Hey guys, today we'll be making an adorable fall ruffle wreath with items from the dollar store. What you will need: I have an 18-inch wreath ring, an adorable sign for the center. I have a lot of Deco mesh, Chanel stems, scissors or a rotary cutter, and a hot glue gun. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so I have cut my Deco mesh into 8-inch long pieces. And what I'm going to do is take my mesh. So I have yellow, blue, and white. And I actually decided that I'm going to add in an orange every now and then. I don't want to add too much because I feel like this orange is too dark for my sign. But I feel like I needed something a little darker than the yellow, so I'm probably going to put it like at the back here and there just to add in a little extra color. Just going to take my first piece of mesh. I'm going to layer the second piece, overlapping them halfway. I prefer to overlap them halfway just because it makes for a larger wreath, and I think that the look is just so cute. You could layer them one on top of the other. I have also done that. I will have links in the description box below showing you both methods, and you can just decide which one works best for you. And then I'm going to take my third piece and overlap it, so it's going to go left, right, left, and then the last piece is on the right. Again, it doesn't have to go perfectly like this, and it doesn't have to line up perfectly, just as close as possible. So I have my 4 pieces. You can go with 6, 8, whatever you prefer. Scrunch, 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 right in the center, just like that. Take my Chanel stem, which I have cut into thirds, and I'm just going to twist it around the center of my bundle. Now another option, you can go ahead and place the stems on your wreath if you choose to do so. Again, I have done both methods, just whatever you prefer. Then I'm just kind of fanning it out a little bit, just like that. And I'm going to place it on the outermost ring. And this one is a little different than what I usually use because I usually go with the 14-inch ring. Since this is an 18-inch ring, it doesn't have 4 rings. It has only 3. So that's another thing. Usually I will work with the inner 2. So that's why I'm going to work on each single ring and just go from first, second, third, first, second, and kind of see how it looks filled in that way. If you want to use a larger stem, like half of one, then you can take it around the outer 2 rings and then the inner 2 rings. But that just uses so much extra stem that I don't do that very often. But again, that's another option. But I think I'm going to try this way and kind of see how this looks. Then the next one, again, I'm just overlapping them halfway, just like that. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Take my third of a Chanel stem and twist it. And I did only use 3 pieces for this bundle. I left off the orange. Like I said, I don't want too much of the orange because it's darker than my sign, but I just want little hints of orange here and there. And then twist it and tuck it away. So it's moving a lot right now, but the more bundles I place, the more stable it will become. And I'm just going to continue repeating the steps all the way around my ring. So the reason I didn't place all of my stems first is because I don't really know how many bundles I want in each section. Again, I'm using a larger wreath ring, so I'm trying to just see what it looks like. But usually, several times actually, I would place all of my stems first. This is 4 bundles. I think I'm going to start with 4 bundles in each section and kind of see what it looks like. I can always go back and add more bundles once I'm done. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. 4 bundles in each section. Alright, let's continue placing our mesh. So this is what it's looking like so far. I love how fun and whimsical it looks. I'm just going to continue placing my mesh all the way around the wreath. Alright, so I have all of my mesh in place. Again, I went with 3 or 4 pieces of mesh in each bundle and 5 bundles in each of my 8 sections. You can go with more or less. It's completely up to you and how poofy you want your wreath to be. But I think this is a nice size wreath. I'm just kind of maneuvering and adjusting everything. It looks so cute and precious. Honestly, it's a cute wreath just like this, but I do have a sign for the center. So I'm going to go ahead and add it. But I mean, this is such a cute wreath by itself. I've made several wreaths where I just leave it like this. So you can definitely do that. But I have this adorable sign. So we're going to go ahead and add that to our center. I'm just going to cut off the top little hanger. Take 2 of my stems. Twist them together to form one long stem. One for the top and one for the bottom. And I'm just going to hot glue these in place. Just make sure you have enough of the stem hanging off the side so that you can attach it to your wreath. So I'm just trying to pull all of my mesh to the outer ring so that it's not covered up too much by my sign. And once I get it in place, I'll adjust it a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is just push the mesh aside, find the stem, and twist my mesh around the stem a couple times just to make sure it's nice and secure. Once I'm done, I'll just cover it back up just like that. So I'm going to repeat this step for all 4 stems. Okay, so I have all of my stems connected. I'm just maneuvering and adjusting my wreath, like I said, just to make sure I don't have any gaps or spaces. But again, you can add in any additional embellishments you'd like. You can leave off the sign if you'd like. Whatever you prefer. Just have fun with it and make it your own. But it's so cute, simple, and easy to make. All items can be purchased at Dollar Tree, so you can make this entire wreath for less than $10.